Parshat Korach is named for the man who led a rebellion against Moses and Aaron. Korach declares, "All the congregation is holy, so why do you raise yourself above us?" It sounds like democracy, like equality, but it's really about ego, envy, and the destruction that comes when we tear down leadership instead of building up community. This week we'll discover the difference between challenging authority and destroying it. Here are some highlights from Parshat Korach. First, Korach, along with Datan, Aviram, and 250 community leaders, confront Moses and Aaron. "You've gone too far," they say. "The whole community is holy, every one of us. So why do you set yourselves above God's assembly?" It sounds righteous, but underneath is really jealousy and ambition disguised as piety. Second, the earth opens up and swallows the rebels. Moses says, "If these men die a natural death, then God didn't send me. But if the earth opens its mouth and swallows them, you'll know they've rejected God." And sure enough, the ground splits open. Third, Aaron's staff blossoms. To settle the question of legitimate leadership once and for all, God tells each tribe to bring a staff. Overnight, Aaron's staff not only sprouts, but it buds and blossoms and produces almonds. 3 spiritual lessons for our daily life. Lesson 1, equality doesn't mean sameness. Korach was right that everyone is holy, but he was wrong that everyone has the same role. We're equally valuable, but differently called. Community needs structure, differentiation, and leadership. Lesson 2, destructive criticism versus constructive challenge. Moses and Aaron were challenged many times in the wilderness, sometimes legitimately. But Korach's rebellion wasn't about improving leadership, it was about tearing it down completely. We need to ask ourselves, are we critiquing to build up or attacking to destroy? Are we offering alternative vision or just expressing resentment? The intention matters. And lesson 3, true authority bears fruit. Aaron's staff blossomed overnight. Dead wood became living, generative, fruitful. Real leadership doesn't just claim power, it creates life. It nurtures growth. It produces fruit that nourishes others. When we're in positions of influence, the question is always, what are we creating? What is blossoming because of our presence? So this week, can we take some time to consider these spiritual challenges? When are we confusing equality with sameness? Can we honor both shared worth and different callings? Are we critiquing or destroying? When we challenge authority, is our goal to build up or to tear down? What fruit is our leadership bearing? If we're in a position of influence, parent, teacher, manager, and friend, where are we helping others to blossom? We learn from Korach's rebellion what not to do. We learn from Aaron's staff what true leadership looks like. This is the lesson of Parshat Korach, building up rather than tearing down, bearing fruit rather than claiming authority. I'm with you this week in engaging in the spiritual challenge of this week's Parsha. I wish you a Shavua Tov, a good week.